anime. Hey folks, it's Eleanor Shoto here. Thank you so much for checking into my channel. And today we are going to be talking about TikTok, the infamous app, where I have surprisingly 600,000 followers. We're going to talk about how I got that many followers and how to be successful on the app. So here's my little backstory about how I got started on TikTok. So I am a Broadway and musical theater choreographer. So right before everything exploded last year, I was finishing choreographing the Little Shop of Horrors musical. Off-Broadway was featuring Jonathan Groff, Tammy Blanchard, Christian Borle. I mean, it was so good. And on March 12th of 2020, we were all sent home and we didn't have a job anymore. So I remember people talking about TikTok and I was like, I'm too old for that, I can't get on that, I'm too old to be on it. But I remember downloading it and starting to watch some videos because Jenna Marbles talked about it on her channel. Thank you, Jenna Marbles, I miss you so much. I was like, I'm obsessed with all of this. I love how ridiculous it is, I like how funny it is, also how informative it was. I was like, listen, I mean, like, if anybody can do it, I can do it. I'm not doing nothing, so like, let me just turn my entire bedroom into my filming studio. And that's what I did. Here are some of my tips and thoughts about how you can be successful on TikTok. The first thing you want to do is figure out what is your niche. Once you figure out your niche, what is the thing that you know about and you want to talk about with other people? I would say my kind of niche is anime TikTok, and there are a bunch of different, sections of the umbrella term anime TikTok. You have people that review shows, you have people that talk about facts, you have people that do cosplay, you have people that do voiceovers, you have people that make dances about the show, people that make skits, people that make music, people that do AMVs, people that do fan art. There's a lot to go on. So if that's just one niche, right, anime TikTok, so you have to think in every other genre, there's also multiple different levels that you can go to. Now, I knew I needed to use my dance ability to kind of stand out. And I've been dancing professionally for years. So I knew that I needed to use that as kind of like a surprise element. So I started doing anime dances, choreographed by other people. But I started off by doing some anime dances and doing some anime skits. Now the skits are super funny on TikTok because, I'm used to musical theater where everything is super big and we have, makeup and wigs and costumes, and listen, when I'm trying to be, someone like Todoroki, for example, sure, I have a wig that I'll throw on because someone got this from my Amazon wish list. Or I'll put on glasses and suddenly I'm Tenya Ida from My Hero Academia.
Or I'll just do my hands like this and now I'm Araka from My Hero Academia.
I don't actually have to own the entire thing to play that person, which is awesome. My second tip is be interactive. You want to be engaging with the people that are following you. So when I first started, I would comment and like on every single comment on every single one of my videos, which is kind of a lot. But I actually started to gain almost like friendships with the people that were following me, which was super helpful at a time when we were all stuck at home, not doing anything. My third tip is follow as many people that inspire you. For me, I would like to follow people that give me ideas and give me inspiration. So I follow a lot of amazing cosplayers. I follow a lot of amazing people that give great information and anime recommendations because I'm always watching anime anyway, so I would love to know more about the animes I'm either watching or giving me more recommendations. What I will say across all genres of TikTok is everything is inspired by everything else. So a trend that might be happening on one side of TikTok can then be turned into a different kind of TikTok on a different side of TikTok. Does that make sense? Like if there's a sound that's blowing up, that is going to spread like wildfire. So you always want to be aware of what's happening on other sides of TikTok and see how you can adapt to that on your side of TikTok. My fourth tip is, what is the algorithm? That's not a tip, that's just a question. What is the algorithm? There is not necessarily a way to know if a video that you make is going to do well. Because I'll tell you what, I will spend hours on a video that'll get like a couple hundred, that's a bet. Then I'll duet a video where I don't do anything. I don't got no makeup on, I got like my jammies on, and that'll get 500,000 views. So there's no real way to understand the algorithm, but there is a way that you can be consistent and helpful. You want to post between 2 to 4 times a day. Now that is a lot, but luckily for you, TikTok is such a short form video that you can make your videos 10 seconds long. You want to be posting 2 to 4 videos a day consistently for a while so that your followers understand and know what to expect. Now, this is something that's been hard for me because as an anime TikToker, I do a lot of the aforementioned things. I do anime dances, I cosplay, I do skits, I do Q&As, like I do Amazon unboxings, I have my own OC. It's just kind of a lot. My followers understand that they're going to kind of get a variety when they come to my page. Now, that is sometimes a hindrance because people that do the best on this app are usually known for one thing. Spencer Woe, one of my favorite content creators, is so good at just being very raw and open and screaming a lot. And so when people come to his page, that's what they're expecting. So if you're known to do something and you do something different, the views won't do as well. Right? If you are a cooking channel and you do really good like close-up images of what you're cooking and like voice over all the ingredients and it's really sexy and smooth, and then the next day you do a skit about, I don't know, carrot juice, your followers are going to be confused, right? So make sure that you integrate enough of the things you want to do so that your followers aren't surprised about what you're doing, but also maybe in the beginning narrow it down a little bit. My 5th and final thing about TikTok is just be yourself. And I know that's like truly the most, feels like it's the most disingenuous thing to say, but it's your profile, it's your personality, right? You want to be truthful to who you are, but you know, it's also entertainment, right? So there might be a world where you randomly make a video about your cat and it gets 1 million views, and that's great. And then if you keep making videos about your cat and you love your cat, then that's great. Then it becomes your cat's TikTok instead of yours, right? The app is for everybody, and so there's always going to be someone or something that views your video and appreciates it. So keeping that in mind actually makes it less stressful when creating content on TikTok. The other thing I'll say is I have made so many amazing mutuals on the app that I will forever be grateful for, and I think that no matter what happens to TikTok, I will always talk to them. And I am so happy to have them in my life, to find inspiration from them. And so what I'll say is if you want to start creating on TikTok, try to make those connections because your work is going to get better on the app when you are inspired. I'm also happy to show you kind of the ins and outs of like how to actually use the app because I have been so kind of transformed and integrated into how to use all of the stickers and the texts and the font and where to place it on the actual video and what sounds to use and how to put a sound in afterwards and all of that jazz. So if you have questions about that, leave it down in the comments below and I'll be happy to make some TikTok tutorials if anyone wants them. But also thank you so much for 600,000 subscribers on TikTok, and I hope to get that many on YouTube eventually one day. We're starting a little bit by little bit, but make sure you subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye.